yet another pride moment. Today we have one of the amazing students. His name is Suraj. He's professional. He works for a corporate as a data researcher. Hi Suraj, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
It has been a long time when you are the part of Boon Education.
Yes.
I would just start very simple question. How was your experience with us?
So, my experience with the Boon is fantastic, and Boon is actually not an institute for me. Actually, it is a home for me because I remember when I joined the Boon first time. So, at that time, I was not able to speak a single sentence in fluent way. But yes, definitely by the time learning with the Boon, and I get to know lots of the things. Here is the system. It is all kind of system. If you have a fear of glossophobia, if you are not able to speak, if you got stuck while speaking due to the vocabs or something else. So in the Boon education, you would get all kind of facilities. Here is the system. Here is also a big seminar hall where you can perform, where you can act, and you can learn more a lots of the things here. And
Great. Great. The way you are replying, I really love that. There was a time when you could not speak English and you started with a scratch. I remember that day when you entered and you came for counseling, right?
yes,
And now today you can speak. If I say he has learned this skill with his constant effort, it would not be wrong.
yes.
My question is to you very simple. What kind of changes you feel the time when you could not speak English and now you are able to speak English? You can explore yourself, you can present yourself to anybody on any stage. So, what kind of advantages you are getting in society, market, or in your office?
Yes, definitely. After learning the English, when it comes to speaking, definitely you would get to lots of the benefits of that. When in my company, when I started dealing with my clients, and when it comes to client interaction, so that time, yes, definitely speaking is much more give you the edge over other kind of your colleagues. So definitely at that time the communication skill is must, and you have to communicate in English with your clients, and that would give you a more impactful to your seniors, and they would get to know your potential, that you have the potential to deal with our clients, and definitely you would get some kind of benefits along with that.
Right. At present, it is not only a language. It is
Yes,
one of the important skills.
yes,
If I
definitely.
say, na, you have to be good in that. If you really wish to perform somewhere, your skill could be anything. You can be good at dancing. You could be good at data analytics and all this. But to perform all this, you have to be good at English first.
Yes,
That is the important thing. We go through so many activities in Boon. We organize role play, we go for GD, we go for debate, we go for presentation, we go for description, product, and all others. Which one you feel more connected, and what is the reason for the same?
so I feel the most important thing is to speak in front of the public and act and presentation also, because most of the persons, as I noticed, that they have a glossophobia, the fear of speak in front of the public. That things gives you the ability, and that thing gives you the confidence. If you are consistently doing the activities, doing the performance in front of your batchmates, in front of another batchmates, so that would give you the confidence. No matters, yes, definitely initially you would get hesitate, you would get fumble, you would get some kind of problems while speaking, but yes, by the times practice makes you perfect, and consistency gives you the ability to sustain it.
You mentioned that speaking before public, you feel it gives you
Yes,
extra edge.
yeah,
So that means that Saturday. Saturday is basically the day we just go for something unique.
yes,
There you get opportunity to speak hundreds of students in big seminar hall.
yes.
So what do you think about that particular day?
So I feel that that is the day to use your all kind of learning knowledge at that day. Whatever you learned from Monday to Friday, that is the day. Saturday you have to conclude yourself in front of the public. You have to use all kind of your knowledge, whatever you learned from these days in the Boon. So that is the day you have to perform. You have to prove yourself that yes, I have learned from Monday to Friday this, and yes, this is my conclusion, and this is my result.
Super. I could see that you are quite calm and composed. The way you are replying, it's quite good. It happened often when people speak before camera, they get nervous, but you have overcome it and you are trying to speak well. Amazing, very good. We provide now study material also. These
Yes.
are the two books which strongly I feel that these are the basically boon for student. They helps us a lot. What do you think about 10 words every day and your English tool?
So I feel that, to be honest, this is the best book which is available on the whole market, because that books shows you the system. Here is mentioned all kind of system that would not let you under the pressure, under burden. There is a system that you have to only learn, you have to only practice only 10 words in a day.
Right.
That is the commendable thing for this book, and I loved it. And the another one is your English tool. It has almost covered all the things, and when it comes to speak the questions, then definitely you would go through with this book and you would get to lots of kind of questions into that, and you can easily grow your mind, and your mind would also expand that yes, this kind of question also I can ask to my colleague, my friends. Yes, so definitely I love these two books.
It
And
seems to me that you have gone through these books very deeply, right?
yes,
That is the reason you know all the aspects of it.
yes.
That's great. Good. Okay, before we finish this session, I want you to advise my audience. How did you learn English? Did you work hard a lot? What can be done to be, if somebody wants to be good at English, please?
So definitely, I would recommend you, if you are going to any institute for learning the English. First of all, you have to bear in your mind that you should be consistent into that. Otherwise, it would not gonna give you the benefit. And the reason today I am speaking very fluently, the reason behind of that is I was consistent and I took the classes in Boon regularly. And believe me, you can spend 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees from another institute, and you would not get to know this kind of information, this kind of knowledge, which has been provided by the Boon Education and by the sir also. And I loved it.
Thank you very much, Suraj. Such a words really boost us, and if we have such a student who follow us, and I strongly feel that one doesn't need to work hard a lot. If you can invest 10 to 15 minutes daily, that's enough. And what I feel, same has been done by you.
Yes.
Right? Best of luck. Keep signing. Thank you very much being with us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for being with me.